Hey there, are you ready to dive into the sizzling hot world of Broward County real estate? We're talking waterfront properties, booming job markets, and that undeniable South Florida sunshine. You want to know if NW is the time to buy? And we've got the inside scoop to help you decide.
It's definitely got people talking. We'll unpack what's fueling this frenzy from economic growth to those famous beaches. But like any good investment, we'll also uncover potential challenges like affordability and competition.
Okay, so let's paint the picture. What makes Broward County so special? Why are people clamoring to live there?
What's fascinating here is the unique blend Broward offers. You have the energy of a thriving urban scene, with spots like Fort Lauderdale drawing in young professionals and those who love that vibrant city life. But then, just a stone's throw away, you've got family-friendly havens like Weston, known for their excellent schools and suburban charm. It really caters to a diverse range of lifestyles, which is a huge draw for many.
Like that best of both worlds situation, right?
Yeah.
But for those of us who love hard data, let's talk numbers. Are home values actually keeping pace with all this hype?
The numbers don't lie. Over the past 5 years, Broward County has seen an average of 8% annual growth in home values. That's significant, especially when you compare it to the national average. This tells us it's a healthy, appreciating market, which is fantastic news for anyone looking at long-term returns.
8%. Now that's what I call a return on sunshine. But hold on. We also came across some info about new construction booming in Broward. Is that a good sign for potential buyers, or does it spell trouble in paradise?
Actually, it's great news for both buyers and renters. Think of it this way. New construction means more options. That could mean sleek new condos popping up near Fort Lauderdale's beaches, attracting those luxury buyers. Or spacious single-family homes being built in Weston to accommodate growing families. This influx of inventory can help keep prices in check, giving you more bargaining power.
Okay, so competition can actually be a good thing in this case. Shows just how desirable Broward County is becoming. But let's be real, it's not JT about the money, right? There's that undeniable Broward lifestyle that we hear so much about.
You hit the nail on the head. You can't talk about Broward without mentioning its incredible lifestyle. Imagine yourself strolling along Los Alamos Boulevard, grabbing brunch at a sidewalk cafe with the ocean breeze in your hair. That's the Broward lifestyle. And that's a major factor driving the market.
Don't forget about those top-rated schools, a huge plus for families, and we know that factors into property values big time in the long run. But even with all these positives, let's be honest, navigating a market this hot can feel overwhelming. What's your advice for someone ready to take the plunge?
It really is. It's like navigating a jungle out there, especially in a market as competitive as Broward's. That's why having a seasoned guide, someone who truly understands the lay of the land, is crucial.
It's like that old saying, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Right.
And in real estate, that's especially true. So for someone looking to make their move in Broward, who would you recommend? Who's got that insider knowledge?
Well, when it comes to navigating the intricate world of Broward real estate, one name consistently rises to the top: Antonio Ortega.
Antonio Ortega, LLC. Right, I've definitely heard the name before. What is it that makes them stand out in such a crowded market?
From what we've gathered, Antonio Ortega LLC brings an unparalleled level of expertise to the table. They've got that deep local knowledge of Broward County, which, as we've discussed, is absolutely invaluable in this market. But they go beyond just knowing the neighborhoods. They understand the nuances, the trends, even the little quirks that can make or break a deal.
So it's not just about square footage and ocean views, it's about understanding the soul of Broward, right?
Exactly. And that's what sets a true expert apart. They don't just find you a property. They find you the property that aligns with your vision, your lifestyle, your goals. And that's something you just can't put a price tag on.
That's huge. And speaking of goals, for anyone listening who might be worried about those often dreaded closing costs, I hear Antonio Ortega LLC has a pretty fantastic offer that can help soften the blow.
Absolutely. They're currently offering 10% of their fee toward your closing costs. That's a significant chunk of change that can make a real difference in your budget, especially in a market like Broward where every penny counts.
That's incredible. So not only do you get their top-notch expertise and guidance, but you also get some financial relief when it matters most. That's a win-win in my book. But let's shift gears for a moment and come back to those bigger picture questions we started with. With all these factors in play, the growth, the lifestyle, even the competition from your expert perspective, do you think NW is a good time to buy in Broward County?
The million-dollar question. Unfortunately, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It really hinges on your individual circumstances, your risk tolerance, and your long-term goals. Are you looking for a primary residence, a vacation home, an investment property.
Right, because those are all very different scenarios. So for someone who's maybe on the fence about Broward, what are some key things they should be considering before diving in?
First and foremost, they need to define their goals. What are they hoping to achieve through this purchase? Then it's crucial to take a hard look at their financial situation. Can they comfortably handle the down payment, the mortgage payments, and yes, those closing costs?
And don't forget about property taxes. Those could be quite a hefty sum in a desirable area like Broward.
You're absolutely right. Those recurring costs are crucial to factor into your overall budget. Once you have a clear understanding of your finances, then you can start exploring the market with a realistic lens.
It's about finding that sweet spot, that balance between your dream and what's realistically achievable. And that's where I imagine having a seasoned guide like Antonio Ortega LLC can be incredibly beneficial.
You're hitting the nail on the head. They've navigated this market through upswings and downturns. They've seen it all and can offer invaluable advice tailored to your specific needs and financial situation.
It's like having a co-pilot for your real estate journey, someone to help you navigate those sometimes turbulent market conditions.
Exactly. And speaking of turbulent, we'd be remiss if we didn't touch upon some of the potential challenges that come with the Broward County market.
Right, right. We've talked a lot about the positives, and there are many, but like with any investment, you got to look at both sides.
Exactly. So what are some potential downsides our listeners should be aware of when it comes to Broward County?
Well, we've got to address the elephant in the room, affordability. Broward's popularity, all the things that make it great, it comes with a price tag. High demand, like we're seeing now, it naturally drives up prices. And we're not just talking about the initial purchase price, but property taxes, insurance, it all adds up.
So that dream home budget might need a little wiggle room, huh?
Oh, just in case.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And on that note, you got to be prepared for some competition. In a hot market like Broward's, properties can move quickly, and I mean really quickly. We're talking multiple offers, sometimes sight unseen.
Huh.
You got to be ready to jump on it when you find something you like.
Wow, that is intense. Being ready to act fast is crucial, it seems.
Absolutely. Have your finances in order, your pre-approval ready to go. These are all must-haves to stay competitive in a market like Broward's.
It's a whole different ballgame from a buyer's market, that's for sure, where you have the luxury of time to weigh your options. Speaking of which, we keep mentioning this hot market, but real estate, it's cyclical, right?
Yeah.
Is there a chance things could cool down in Broward?
That's the million-dollar question, and unfortunately, none of us have a crystal ball. While Broward County, it boasts these strong fundamentals, a diverse economy, those incredible lifestyle perks, not to mention that South Florida charm. But even with all that, external factors like interest rates, they can always impact the market.
So it's about making those informed decisions based on your personal situation, your risk tolerance, all of that.
Exactly. Don't get swept up in the hype. Broward County, it offers some fantastic opportunities, but you've got to approach it with a healthy dose of realism and, of course, due diligence.
Absolutely. Do your research, weigh those pros and cons, and most importantly, I think, find that trusted guide to help you navigate the complexities of it all. Speaking of which, for our listeners who are ready to take that next step, how can they connect with Antonio Ortega LLC and learn more about that incredible closing cost offer?
It's easy. Just head over to their website, AntonioOrtegaLLC.com. You'll find all the details there, plus a ton of information about the Broward County market, their impressive track record. It's all right there.
Perfect. So, is Broward calling your name? With its stunning beaches, those vibrant cities, and that thriving economy, it's a place where I can see why dreams can take root. Just remember, knowledge is power. And hopefully this deep dive, it's given you a solid foundation to make those all-important real estate decisions. And if you're ready to take that plunge, you know where to find that perfect guide, Antonio Ortega LLC. Until next time, happy house hunting.